All right, welcome everyone to this webinar. My name is Vitaly Dubinin. Today we'll talk about the hottest decentralized matrix system launched of 2022. We are just 2 days away, guys, from the launch of the Metaforce. We have so many people ready and excited right now. People from China, hundreds and hundreds of leaders, India. We're talking about a lot of countries that are getting involved because people understand what has been done before in the past 2 years ago with a system called Forsage. If you've been part of Forsage or you heard about it, this has been a decentralized matrix launched in February 2020. So about 2.5 years ago, exactly at the lowest point in the crypto market when everything crashed, kind of similar to what we are experiencing right now in the crypto markets. And this was actually very perfect timing because the people that participated in the Forsage ecosystem 2.5 years ago, many made millions of dollars or significantly changed their financial lives. And this is exactly why right now this timing is so amazingly perfectly aligned with where we are in the current, because the most important question that everyone has on their mind right now, which program, which system can generate cash in the pocket right now? I know a lot of people in crypto has lost in the last couple of months significant amounts of money, some even millions of dollars, because you can see the altcoins have been crashing 70, 80, 90% from where they were just a couple of months ago. And people are asking how to generate cash right now. Can we really rely on the DeFi protocols? Because a lot of the DeFi protocols also went down in the bear market. And so far, I can tell you that this type of a matrix with so many improvements that Metaforce is presenting to us right now is the fastest way to actually generate cash in the pocket right now. So we are going to talk about the launch of the Metaforce, exactly how it works, guys, how to really take advantage of it. That is coming on June 29th at 3 p.m. Dubai time approximately. That is scheduled, and we'll go over the details and we'll ask you, answer all your questions and really give you the most tips how to succeed and make a lot of profits with the Metaforce. So first of all, why Force and why now? You already understand. The Force as a foundation, the Force Meta Classic that is launching in 2 days, has as a foundation Forsage. But there's been a lot of improvements made to the Metaforce that make it such a much more powerful system than Forsage. And this is the first program that is launching in a couple of weeks. They'll be launching maybe in a month. The Boost marketing system with 5 matrices in one program. We'll talk about that as well. And a month later, launch the full Force program. All of this right now is a pre-launch where people can participate at a 50% discount. And after the launch of the Force, also the coin of Force will be launched as well. So let's begin with the Classic, because the program launching is just 2 days from now. And I already will show you the back office, how it looks like, because the testing is live right now on the mainnet itself. So we'll get to that in just a second. Now, the main advantage and what really people liked about Forsage is that 100% of that income is going to the network, is going to the partners, is going to you guys, not to the owners of the system. Now, while retaining this famous advantage of Forsage with the Metaforce, the first big difference in Force is that there is no such thing as the income of ID number one. As you know, in this matrix, ID number one belongs to the owner. Now, in Forsage, this income from the matrix were going back to ID number one. Okay, so essentially the creators took the surplus income for themselves. In the Force system, this surplus income that is coming from upline of ID number one is actually going to a separate smart contract, the product contract, and this product contract is where the source of the real products that are delivered to each one of the slots in the matrices. So it's not just simple transfers of funds from wallets to wallets in a decentralized matrix system. Each one of the slots has real value and is backed up with real value and real products attached to it. So that's an important distinction to understand, because each participant will have the training, will have the value received for each of the slots, which is amazing. Now, the second thing is, you know, in the last couple of years, the big development of the metaverse, big players are building metaverse and competing on metaverse. Facebook changed their whole ticker from Facebook to Meta. They're building metaverse, and Force is building metaverse as well. And in this metaverse, we'll be using NFTs, play to earn games, and each one of these slots, even if in the Marketing Classic, is an NFT as well. Okay, is an NFT as well, and with this NFT, it will give you access to the metaverse different sections that only with this NFT you can get access to. So that's another big distinctions that was not before, because this is a new technology. NFT is a new technology and metaverse is a new technology. Now, apart from that, there is the whole situation with the whole Force ecosystem, the Force coin, right? And the Force coin is essentially going to be in the epicenter of all of the ecosystem. We're talking about, you know, it's depicted here as the sun and the planets of the Academy and the Traders Club, NFTs, metaverse is trading, like evolving around the Force coin. Everything will be using the Force coin in the ecosystem of Force, right? In the metaverse, in the staking, and all of that stuff. So that's a big part of what makes MetaForce unique in the marketplace, and it is built on the background and the coding that is actually designed from scratch with these smart contracts, totally decentralized smart contracts, with something that is proven to work. So the launch with the Marketing Classic is coming as a combination of what is known the 6-spot marketing matrix and the 3-spot marketing matrix. Okay, and combining them together in one program gives it even more power, because those are two little different matrices, but putting them all together gives the most power of both of them at the same time. So I'll explain to you how it works. It was decided to launch on the Polygon blockchain and not as originally intended on the Binance Smart Chain, because recently BNB was investigated by the SEC for security, and they decided to move away from that and went to Polygon. Polygon right now is one of the fastest growing blockchains in the crypto space. Matic is used for fees. It's very fast and it's very cheap. And we're going to be using not USDT, we're going to be using the DAI stable coin, okay? Now, during the phase of the pre-launch, the DAI stablecoin is used, but after the launch of the Force, the Force coin is going to be used in the ecosystem. Now, DAI stablecoin is widely used as a decentralized stablecoin, and you can add it to your wallet by going to polygonscan.com. Everybody can go to polygonscan.com and type in DAI in the search, and you will see here, this is the contract address ending with 063 that you can just click on copy and add it to your MetaMask. Now, if you don't have the Polygon blockchain configured inside of your MetaMask, then simply you can do it. I'll show you how. In a website that is called, here's this token is already added. Let's see, I'm going to use some account and that doesn't have this token yet. So I'm going to click on import tokens and paste it, and it's going to show the DAI token right here. Now, if you don't have Polygon blockchain configured inside of the MetaMask, you can go to chainlist.org and you can simply scroll down here to the Polygon mainnet, connect wallet, and you click here on add to MetaMask. Now, MetaMask is one of the wallets that I personally use for this. Now, there are other wallets that you can use to participate in the system of Force. MetaMask is not the only choice. There is a Token Pocket, for example, that you can use. Very cool app that you can download. It has all the different chains inside of it. Another one is the Trust Wallet that a lot of people use as well. And it has also conversions inside of them on different chains. We'll get to the specifics of that in just a second as well to solidify the points. Now, let's get back to the marketing classics. So people get started. There's 12 different matrices, 12 different slots. Each one of them is also an NFT, like I told you. You can see that it starts right now in the pre-launch at a $5 range. Okay, so $5, and we already you can be in the game. So people, in Africa, for example, big communities, they have $5. People in Africa have $5, and that gives people already a way to get started in a system that can lead to much higher profits. That's why it gains so much popularity in India and in Africa, and of course in other countries, China as well. So the matrices goes like this, with the $5 is the start, then it's $10 and $20, $40, so it's exactly twice as much each one of the slots. So let's take an example of the $5. The first $5 is the S6 matrix, that six positions under each of the matrix, and then you cycle. Okay, so what does it mean exactly? Let's say that this is you, and you started with $5, so you are part of the uplines matrix. So this is you. Okay, now you have here 6 positions. Now you start to build your matrix. Either you refer somebody to the Force system with your referral link, or your upline refers somebody, and this upline is not necessarily your direct upline. It's just a person that you are currently in this current cycle in his matrix, because you cycle again and again. You can be in different times, in different cycles, and under different uplines here in terms of the matrix. Now you have only one upline, but in terms of the matrix, you can be under different matrix situations. Now, whoever this person is, okay, it can be your upline, it can be your sideline, it can be your upline of the upline. Here, different people can be here in this iteration of the cycle, and they can refer somebody, and this person can land in your matrix. Now that's called a spillover. Now, this person then builds his own matrix, and as his matrix is built, you can also receive spillovers. And this right here, those four spots in the matrix, that's where you get paid 100% of the cost of the slot. Okay, so all of this is 100%, which gives a total of 400%. Right now, out of that 400%, two of these payments, as you will see, goes to upgrade to the next slot. Now, this is actually your income that is coming directly into your wallet. And as your matrix here on the 6 positions are built, either by you or spillovers or all together, it doesn't matter. You cycle again into another part of the matrix, and you can cycle as many times as you want. Now, cycling will not cost you any additional money, the way that the system is designed. Why? Because those two spots right here, 100% and 100%, let's say it's $5 and $5, right? So these are collected in a separate smart contract, and these $10 are then used to upgrade you to the next slot. So let's say somebody starts with just $5. Then his matrix is cycled, and he already positioned themselves in the matrix of the $10. Now, a lot of people, of course, will not just start with $5. They can start with all the slots right away from the get-go, which many people do like this strategy, which is the best one, especially if you have a team already. Then you want to take as many slots as possible from the very beginning. Okay, so the way it goes, you cycle, and you cycle because you have also this 100%. So now you continue on, and let's say that you already have this 5 levels. These 5 levels are active for you. So that means that all of these cycles on level 4, level 3, level 2, and level 1, you get to keep all of this money, right? There is no more money going to the upgrade. All of this money you get to keep. Only these spots, those two in the first cycle, we get into the separate contract to help you activate the next level, level number 6. Okay, so follow me. This is how it works. And if you understand Forsage, you already see it's already very well familiar to you because you've done it before. So you already understand. Now, auto upgrade is another feature that was added to the metaphors in order to help everybody makes more money. The way that this makes more money is that previously, to upgrade to the next level of the slot, you need to pay attention. And in the back office, you will see you miss some income, and then people, oh, I missed some income, so I upgrade to the next slot. Now here, you don't even need to monitor. You miss something, you don't miss something, because as soon as you have the funds, you are going to get and activate already the next level, level number 6, or level number 7, or level number 9 for you. Okay, and this is very powerful. This is very powerful. Now, you can see that these two S6 and S3 are working together. S6, you see how it works. Now let's talk about S3. S3 has 3 positions, and in those 3 positions, you get 100% here, and you get 100% here. And the third one is cycling. Now those 2 are taken, okay, essentially in a contract to help you upgrade to the next level if it is relevant. If you already have 12 slots, then you don't need that. Helps you upgrade to the next level. Very, very simple matrices, and that simplicity is what gives it the power. The most crazy ideas are also the most simple ones, and they just work. That's why they're becoming very popular. Now, the auto upgrade can be also turned off if you want. That's another feature that was not before. and it goes to the product fund. If you turn it off, then simply 25% of that income you get to the product fund. Everybody benefits from it, and 75% you keep. So in this way, it is a much fairer system, the metaphors, the way that it works. Okay, so that's another way to visualize. You can see those two white spots help you upgrade to the next level. Now let's talk about the income that is potentially you can make here. You can see that each cycle like this, on a pre-start, the profitability of the full cycle of all matrices is $146,880 and a net profit of $105,990. That's a net profit after this 20,475 is spent. And this is in pre-launch. After the start, similar movements give the amount of $211,980 net profit and $293,000 income of each extended cycle. And what does it mean extended cycle? It means the levels here on the lower positions are going to be cycled much more, of course, than these levels. These levels are going to cycle less often than these levels that are going to cycle very often. Okay. After the full launch of the Force, the standard prices return $10, $20, and you already be in a position. You already have this activated, okay, as if you paid twice the amount. So right now, it is beneficial to get started with twice less of the price of each one of the slots, okay, because we are in the pre-launch phase. So we get this 50% marketing discount. We first in line in the Force, and we gain the Force coin when it launches. Now, the bigger you build the team here inside the Meta Force in the Force Classic, when it's time for the Force launch, which is going to be happening after a couple of months, this matrix is a 5-level matrix. 5-level matrix. So it's going to bring huge income when this matrix cycles. Much more than 300% or 500%. Is more than 1,000% when this one cycles, okay, on a 5 level. So that's a much bigger one. Before this launch, we're going to have an NFT launch, and we're going to have the Boost launch as well. And the Boost program, you can learn more about it at the MetaForce official channel. There is the Boost marketing plan, this 20-minute video. You can watch it and understand the different matrices. When the time comes, I will elaborate on this more in detail. It's going to be a big matrix like this with 10 levels, and you can see 5 different matrices. This is different than this one. This is different than this one. Just like this, going for 10 levels. It's pretty cool. New matrix design from scratch, and combining 5 different matrices in one program. So Boost is going to bring more profits than the Classic. Okay, so the better job you do at the Classic, the more you're going to earn when the Boost program launches, and the better job you do at the Boost and the Classic when Force launches with its own Force coin, right? The more Force you're going to generate. And if Force also goes up in value, which I believe it will go up in value, then essentially you'll just doubling, tripling, quadrupling your income at that stage. So this is just the very beginning phase of the first program, kind of like a warm-up, okay? A warm-up to what is to come. Now, I'll share with you a couple of different websites where you can go to prepare for the launch. The first one you want to be familiar with is the QuickSwap.exchange. QuickSwap is a DEX that is working on the Polygon blockchain, and you can connect with it via your wallet. So we just see here, I'm going to see and connect. Let's say you see I connect to this wallet, or I can switch and connect with this wallet. So it's already connected. And you connect it right here and you select the token. Also, you can choose here DAI, and you can exchange your Matic for DAI right here. Because if you go to Binance, okay, and Binance, one of the biggest actually centralized exchange, and you search for the coin DAI, it is right there that you can actually buy here. Now, when you want to withdraw DAI, let's say that you buy some DAI right here, and I have this 119 DAI, and I go to withdraw from Binance this DAI, you'll see whether which type of networks this is available. So if you go to DAI and you choose a network, it will show you Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum network. It doesn't show you the Polygon, so it's not really helpful in this way. But what you can do on Binance, you can actually buy Matic on Binance. If you have funds on Binance, you can go ahead and use, and buy Matic here, for example, just like this, buy Matic, and then you can take this Matic that you bought and you can transfer it to your wallet, no problem. Okay, withdraw, use the network Matic Polygon, all right, and you paste the address, and boom, and you withdraw. Now, once you withdraw the Matic, what you can do is go to Quick Swap, and you can essentially exchange and swap your Matic for DAI on Quick Swap. Okay. Now, this is one of the DEXs that you can use. You can also use any swap, and actually in any swap, you can connect with different mainnet. You can connect, you can see, with Ethereum mainnet, Avalanche, Arbitrum, Phantom mainnet. So you can connect with different mainnets and exchange funds. Okay, let's say you have USDC on the Phantom mainnet and you want to exchange it to the Polygon mainnet, and you want to use the DAI stablecoin. So you can do stuff like that on the AnySwap.exchange. Okay, you can choose any of the blockchains, okay, and exchange to other blockchains with a click of a button. You can also use synapseprotocol.com. Synapse protocol has also the bridge that you can choose different chains, whether you have funds, let's say on the BNB chain, okay, and let me demonstrate to you. Let's say it's a BNB chain, and on BNB, let's say that I have some BNB with BUSD. Okay, now I go to the Polygon here, Polygon right there, and I choose the coin DAI. Okay, so now I can turn 100 BUSD on the Binance Smart Chain to 99 DAI. So you pay some fee, okay, you approve BUSD like this, and this way you directly use the Synapse protocol to exchange from one chain to another chain. Today is very simple. Today in crypto, to exchange from one blockchain to another blockchain is not difficult to do. Okay, with a click of a button, you can do that. So that's just another way for you to have DAI. Okay, so DAI is the currency, the stable coin that you'll be earning, a stable coin that equals to $1, and you use Matic for fees. Very simple. Now, I showed you how to configure Polygon on MetaMask using chainlist.org, okay? And I showed you how to get Matic for fees and how to convert it to DAI, okay? using any one of these options: quick swap, any swap, or a Synapse protocol. If you have other blockchains, you can use this. Either of these will work fine. Test whatever is working the best for you to exchange to DAI, and then you're ready. Now let me show you how the Meta Force looks like, because right now the tests are live and they're working. Okay, so the way that it works, let's connect the wallet. Okay, let's see, I'm going to exchange this. Okay. 1 second. It should be live right here. Dashboard. Please connect your wallet. Okay, here's the wallet connect. MetaMask. Okay, perfect. So this is how it's going to look like. Now, we're not given here any numbers. You know, in Forsage, there was ID number 1, ID number 2, ID number 3, etc. So when somebody comes and he's ID number 100,000, he's like, okay, I'm already ID number 100,000, maybe a little bit deterred, but we don't use any of these numbers in MetaForce. Everybody has a random code of letters. Now, if you receive certain promotions inside MetaForce, like you build a team, you activate your slots, you move on, you'll be able to change that into some custom, instead of like a random numbers, random letters, you're going to exchange it to whatever you want, like your username. Okay, you also can put your picture over here. And this is the MetaForce system. We have the classic, we have the boost coming soon. We have here activity history, right? And you can see on a preview, there is this classic slots activated. So let's say that this one, level 1, it will show you the current cycle. So I'm right now here on cycle number 4. So this is cycle 1. It shows you 3 times cycles, 22 partners, total level revenue. It's going to show you. And if this person has a picture, it's going to show you a picture. And he has a username, it's going to show you his username right here, custom one. So this is how the visual is going to look like, which is pretty cool. Academy is for the materials. And like different articles, what you need for the program. So as you activate, say I didn't activate this last one, so I'll show you. You click on proceed, connection check, balance check, and then essentially you activate the level. Now, all of this is pretty intuitive to use. Polygon for fees, Dive as a stable coin, very, very simple process. It's like this. Fees are very, very cheap to use, and you activate your level. Once you activate the level, you're active forever in the system with this level. Okay, so now I have level 12 also open like this. All right, so this is how it works, and the sign-up process is going to be very simple. Now, to participate in the MetaForce, you need to have somebody that refer you to MetaForce using their link. If you don't have a link, it will come to the main website. It will ask you, do you have an upline? Do you have a, you know, and if you don't, then you can optionally choose ID number 1 as your upline. But for the majority of people, they will be using someone's link, someone referral link, to be working with them, to be building inside of the Force. Now, this is all in pre-launch, so do not expect right now to have a bunch of products already launched, because this is in the pre-launch phase. So you will see products released gradually. This is a project for years to come, and you'll see more and more products introduced, even with the passive income as well, that you'll be able to earn, share revenues and play to earn games in the metaverse. A lot of cool stuff is coming. The launch is scheduled to be on June 29, 2 days from now at 3 p.m. Dubai time. So if it's going to be anything different than 3 p.m. Dubai time on 29th of June, then it can happen. So do not be like 100% sure that this is the exact moment in time it's going to be launched. So this is the approximation. This when it's going to launch. So keep updated in the main group chat about when we actually launch with the Metaforce. Okay, but this is the approximate time when we are going to be launching. Now you can see this is all testing. That's why there's a 0.000 something DAI, which is nothing, for you to just test, and you can become familiar. I think it's good that it's happening on the mainnet, okay? And essentially, you can test right now. Like, if you have not started testing, just put in a couple dollars, and you can follow the link and see that everything is working, okay? And I put it in the chat, and see that you have the way to get the Matic, you have the way to get the DAI, you understand how to do that, so that you are ready. Because if you will start to prepare for it, 1 minute before, you'll have a lot of people jumping before you that were ready, that were prepared with their Matic and DAI, and figured all of this stuff out before the launch of the Metaforce, okay? In terms of the success with the program, we do see a lot of spillovers coming for people especially in the beginning of the Metaforce. Building a team is very, very paying off here in this project, because you get the majority of this, like 100%. Somebody gets 100%, especially in the classic one. In the other programs, there is different ways to divide this 100%, but in the classic, somebody gets this 100%. Okay, this 100% is what you get. Yeah, this 100% is what you get, and you cycle. So this is why it's called the classic. Okay, classic program works, and the combination with the S3 is also pretty cool in the way that they design this program. Okay, so questions. Let's see, what are your questions, guys? Let's have your hands, open up your hands, and see if you have, guys, any questions. Now is the time. We'll go over them and wrap it up. I see Evgeny is here on the line. Maybe you want to say a couple of words. What has been your experience with Forsage, and why you're excited about the Metaforce? If he is online right now, then maybe next time. Okay. So who wants to participate? Raise your hand. You can raise your hand in the section of the options inside of the Zoom. I see one hand is up. So who is that? It's Galaxy. Please unmute yourself.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for the opportunity given. My name is T from South Africa. You spoke about auto upgrading. I see we've got some slots there, I think up to slot number 12. So there's no need for us to buy individual slots like we used to do with Forsage?
What do you mean you don't need to buy individual slots?
Does it auto upgrade you once your slot is filled up? Does it auto upgrade you to the next slot, or you can go and click on each of the, like they say I've got 2000 USD and I want to buy the slots individually. Can I do that?
Yes, absolutely. You can upgrade at any time. You don't need to wait until it auto upgrades. So you can start with as many levels as you want from the very beginning, and you can upgrade at any time manually, right? So
okay.
The auto upgrade function is used for someone that wants to get started, let's say with 5 levels, and that's all that he has or wants to get started with. And now he has the funds to upgrade to level 6, and it happens automatically. It will be upgraded to level 6. So you start to earn from level 5 over and over with every cycle, right? And this is the design of the auto upgrade, to not wait until manually doing it, but the moment there is funds to do it, it automatically upgrades you, and you don't miss on the further spillovers or income like this from your team.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Awesome. Great question. Let's see, we have more hands. Or no, we have some question in the chat. And the question is, all the levels will be activated in the day of the launch. So all the levels will be available for activation at the time of the launch. Of course, it's not something that you have to do to upgrade all the levels. You can choose however many you want to upgrade. Okay, very simple. Letitia, you wanted to say something? Noise is coming. Okay, other questions? What we are seeing right now is, again, a pre-launch of the full Force program that will be launching later on, a couple of months. And this is, like I said, a warm-up for what's to come, and for you to experience the power of the MetaForce. And the reason why it's also called the MetaForce is because of the metaverse that is being built, the metaverse of Force. Okay. No any chances for glitches in the launching time? Well, that's why all of the testing has been going on, and everything works as it should work, as it's designed to work. So I don't see that will be any glitches with the launch. And in a case of too many people trying to hit the website, in case of the back office loading slowly for some reason, because too many people trying to access it for the same time, we always will have some solution temporarily with a manual activation of the slots. I'm sure we'll have some information about that, but it should all work as designed and endure all of the traffic coming to the website that they want. Okay. Right now, there are no referral links. Okay. Even the links that are having right now in the testing mode, this is not something that is for the main launch, because it's a smart contract that is used right now, a smart contract of the testing. Okay, so the real smart contract we will publish on in 2 days from now, on June 29th. Okay, and that's where everything begins, and the link will be published in the group as well. So for people who cannot recruit, can they get spillovers if they just buy slots only? Yes, yes, absolutely. The way that S6 is designed is that these people and these people can give you all spillovers on your matrix, right? And also these people right here that is above, okay? So they all can give like spillovers to you in the matrix right here. Here there is no spillovers actually because it's the S3 program, but what can happen is that you can have here people appear that are using your link directly, or you can use this when you cycle, right? When you cycle right here. So you can use some of the funds to go to level 4, level 5, or to go from here to level 7, level 8. This is the zone of the spillovers right here. Those level 1, level 2, level 4, level 5, level 7, level 8, and level 10, level 11. All these are for spillovers. Yeah, so spillovers definitely will be coming. Yeah, Letitia.
Hey, sir, how are you?
I'm good.
You are speaking to Letitia from South Africa. I want to know, as you are launching tomorrow, when this will be finished. It will take how many months to be finished?
Everything is finished. So the launch will be on June 29, okay, on 3 p.m.
And then,
my time. So the matrix is already finished and the testing right now is being concluded. So everything will be ready until the June 29 to launch. So no need to wait for 2 months. Yeah.
okay.
The other program, the boost, is coming later, and the force is coming later. So this will be coming later. The classic is what's coming right now.
Okay. And another thing, sir, if we are going straight to level 7, how much chances we must get another somebody to be our downliners, or what will happen? We'll get paid, or
Who?
sorry?
Say it again.
If we maybe I'm getting joined now. Maybe if I joined, I just go straight to level 7 or to level 8. It's just an example.
Yeah.
Maybe if I go straight to that level, I'll get paid, or I must get more downliners. When how it works?
You get level 7, then what? What's the question?
If I'm going straight to level 7, I'm asking if I
What?
okay.
If
I'm going straight to level 7,
yes.
I'll get paid for that level 7.
Yes, you get paid on all the levels until level 7.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, no, I'm the new year. That's why it's tricky to me. I want to follow the question one by one, and the answers.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
You will see each one of the slots opens up its matrix and moves in its own ways inside of this matrix. Okay. So it depends who upgrades, when upgrades. Somebody that upgrades earlier, level 8, than somebody else. It's different movement of each one of the levels and how the matrix moves. Okay, very, very different.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Absolutely. As a general rule, of course, like I said, on these matrices will be less movement than on the top matrices, it makes sense because this one will cost more money than this one. So the movement here will be much faster than on these levels. But as you build your team, you will see that your whole team is kind of going and upgrading the levels until they reach levels 9, level 10, level 11. So all together as a team. And if you are a team leader and you already start with all the levels from the get-go of $1,500, then you don't need to upgrade anything. It's just from that point, you know, you are generating the income right inside of your wallet. So everyone should see what is his strategy, what are his team members going to do, right? And based on that, you plan what you are going to do and for how many levels you get started, with all the 12 levels or 10 levels or 8 levels, or what will be your start. Okay. Okay, so regarding the sustainability of Metaforce, the Metaforce is a decentralized smart contract. Okay, once it's published on the blockchain, it's published on the blockchain. It cannot be changed like this. Now they're going to move all this data once the pre-launch finishes and the Force coin will be launched. Everything will move with the new slots into the Force, and you keep all of your structure, taking it with you exactly as you build it in the Classic, right? And essentially, what gives it more sustainability, as you will see, is NFTs and metaverse later engaged utility, and the passive side that also will be coming. So and the staking of the coin. So essentially everyone can get started even 5 months from now and building a team here and succeed, right? As the academy is going to get bigger, etc. So it's all a matter of, and the products that will be coming also to the ecosystem with time will keep people engaged and give them the products that they want and that they need, okay? As they already part of the system. So that's why this project can be around 1 year from now, 2 years from now, and still be working. Even Forsage right now, to this day, is still working. The reason why people don't use Ethereum is the fees went up since 2020, the late 2020, they went up a lot, the fees, because of the DeFi. But the design, the code is still there. People can use it, but people don't use it because of the fees. Matic, I don't see that the fees are going to go up with Matic. Right? It's a very cheap blockchain in terms of the fees. So the blockchain is great, Polygon is great, it's very, very fast, and working very well. So yeah. As people who join in the pre-launch, do we benefit from the other products that are still going to be introduced to the ecosystem? Of course, you'll benefit from all the products as you're, as soon as they launch, it'll be the first one to get, yeah. Quick swap exchange, yes, that's correct. So you have 2 exchanges that we talked about. One is the quick swap exchange. The other one we talked about is AnySwap exchange, and the other one we talked about is the Synapse protocol. So you can use either of those. In the wallets is MetaMask. You can use you can use Token Pocket, you can use Trust Wallet. Those are the favorites ones. All right, Matthew, please.
Hey, bro, what's up? How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm excited about this project already, man. History is about to repeat itself. What we did in Forsage in 2020 is gonna be bigger than that.
It tends to repeat itself. It tends to rhyme, and this project can and has the potential to have bigger income than in the previous Forsage. And we're also launching in the middle of the crypto crash, which means the prices on the altcoins are low right now. So if you take this DAI and you can buy with it Ethereum, for example, Ethereum can go 10x from here easy in the next bull cycle. So everything you can earn right now, you can multiply by 10 easy. Even if you buy Matic right now, buy Matic, with the DAI and keep the Matic for a couple of years. You'll see what happened to Matic.
It's crazy, man. I'm excited. My entire team are ready. They are set up. They can't wait to get started. And we're gonna bring in a huge amount of numbers. And yeah, everybody on this call need to get ready, man. And then I like where they switch to Polygon, because the gas fee is what really killed Forsage, high gas fee and everything. But this one is gonna be here for a year or two or three. It's going nowhere as long as the gas fee is low. New people are gonna come in and everybody gonna make money for a very long time, man. So let's keep our fingers crossed and hope we get a successful launch and we crush it big time.
Yeah, there is no reason why we will not have a successful launch. You have hundreds and hundreds of leaders coming, especially in India, China, and Africa. These three are the leading countries. To encourage those who got on Forsage, please share how much made on Forsage. Yeah, I made a lot on Forsage, and mainly because also we were lucky to get started at the bottom of the bear market when the coronavirus crashed. So the entire market exploded. In Ethereum, for example, exploded 20 times higher than the prices that we were starting working with. So that definitely had an effect on multiplication, which I talked about in every webinar, making millions and millions of dollars. So it's definitely possible the history to repeat itself, because we are right now in this bearish cycle, guys. And you don't need to understand trading, but you need to understand cycles. And for
Good night, man.
And cycles are repeating themselves. Right now we are, we just finished this cycle right here. We are in the bearish cycle. If you look at this, okay, this was the first mega cycle, right? With the second mega cycle, the third mega cycle, and we are going to have another mega cycle. Like this, history will repeat itself. We are going to have another mega cycle like this, with Bitcoin exploding. As you know, Bitcoin exploding in value also leads to altcoins exploding in value, other small coins exploding in value. So Matic that you see today on a coin market cap, okay, is cheap compared to where we'll see Matic during the cycle. So if you take the DAI that you earn and you buy Matic with it, for example, okay, you have the chance to, in this coming 2-3 years, more than 10x your money, what you already earned. But you need to have the vision for it, you need to have the patience for it, and you need to understand where we are in the cycle, right? That's all. Matic at one point has been trading the price at $2.60. And do you think that Matic is done with $2.60? I don't think so. And we're going to go beyond $2.60. And right now it's at 50 cents. 10x from here can be possible in 2 years, easy, if not more than 10x. So everything you earn right now, if you're smart about it, you can 10x it in a couple years. So history will repeat itself in this regards. Okay. Yes, Galaxy A31. You wanted to say something? As I saw your hands is up. Okay, so you understand, guys, where we are and where we are going. So get ready for the launch on the June 29th. We've been in top of an hour, wrapping it up. Thank you for being here. And I wish all of us guys huge success.